A full plate. We've got a lot on the plate today. First of all, if you've experienced infertility, we've got the website for you and the support. And then our very, very favorite blogger, superstar, Brittany Gibbons is here. She had Swimsuit Confidence Week just a little bit ago, but guess what? She went way beyond swimsuit confidence this time. And finally, we're going to take a look at the Fitbit. Does it help you with getting more sleep? Stay with us.
It's like I'm seeing all the blue skies, and I'm walking on the air tonight. It feels so right, and I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Rebecca Rainier.
Welcome to Full Plate. Just like the song says, I'm so glad you're here. I'm Rebecca Rainier. Okay, you know I love all these fitness tracking apps and fitness tracking devices. Some of them claim you can get a little bit more sleep if you're using them. Our reporter Melissa Veitch took a look to see if the Fitbit helps you get more sleep.
Samantha Vandervlucht has been wearing her Fitbit bracelet every day for the past year. It monitors how much she moves and lets her set fitness goals.
That's my goal for each day, is to get 10,000 steps.
That equals about 5 miles, but users can set the bracelet for any distance they want. Samantha has it set to prompt her when she needs to be more active.
It reminds me, if I'm just sitting at my desk, to get up and move a little bit. If I double tap it, it shows me how many steps that I've taken without just using my phone.
The bracelet can be synced to a smartphone, your computer, or both. It can also monitor your sleep cycle.
So it shows me when I'm awake and when I'm restless, and then in the morning it gives me a total amount of how many hours and minutes that I've slept.
But sleep specialists caution it's not capable of giving you a solid indication of the quality of sleep you're getting, nor can it identify serious sleep problems like sleep apnea.
During sleep, you're generally not active, so that's how they distinguish between waking and sleeping, is by if you're not active, not moving around, then you're probably asleep, but they don't really measure sleep per se.
With that in mind, most doctors admit any fitness tool that works to get people more active is useful. And the convenience of wearing a bracelet is something that works for most anyone.
All right, just so you know, of course, some of those Fitbits are under a recall because it irritates the wrist or the skin that it's on, but not all people experience that, and a lot of different fitness trackers are now helping you track your sleep, and that is one of the benefits I've actually really enjoyed because, you know, I just don't get enough sleep, and they say that can cause all kinds of trouble, which it does. I don't know how to fix it, but anyways, all right, Tracy White is here. Tracy, congratulations. You just won an award for your blog this last year, and the blog is really dealing with a personal medical issue you've had, but you're not alone with it. Talk about, first of all, the name of your blog.
The name of my blog is called Just Stop Trying and It Will Happen, which I want everyone to know is sarcasm at its finest. I only say that because there have been people who have approached me and said, that's terrible advice. You can't tell people to stop trying, and I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is don't. Right. You know, and also don't listen to that terrible advice because relaxing never got anyone pregnant, just so everyone knows that.
So we're talking infertility, and that is the thing that people always just say, just when you don't think about it, it'll happen, right? Exactly. That's what your mom says or your grandma.
Yes, and every well-meaning aunt that I have, yes.
So heck with that advice.
Exactly. So, you know, the blog really was started for me just as cheap therapy. I needed someone to talk to, yeah, and you know, so I needed some support, and the internet's great for that. So I went there, and you know, it's been about 5 years, and you know, it's grown and become more of a not just a way for me to tell my story and you know the struggles that I've had, but also to help support other people. You know, I've met some amazing friends, you know, online, and you know, friends that I'll have for the rest of my life, you know, that have also been going through this.
So you really developed, it started out in a weight event, but it turned into a community for you.
Absolutely.
Of women in a similar position, which are experiencing different various struggles with infertility.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you won the award for Best Blog last November, you told me. But then today we have another organization that did you connect through them with the blog? How did you find them? Let's talk about the organization that anybody can participate in if they have infertility issues.
Absolutely. Well, I won the Hope Award for Best Blog through Resolve, which is the National Infertility Association.
Okay, and we have a picture of the website up right there, resolve.org.
Exactly, resolve.org. Okay. They're a fantastic resource. They offer support, information, anything that you might need if you're a man or woman struggling with infertility right now. And through Resolve, I've partnered up with them to form a Toledo area infertility support group.
Do they help other people in other, like if you go to this site, you can connect with women in your area no matter kind of where you are when
Absolutely.
it comes to Resolve?
They have online forums. They have special websites for just for support group areas. You can connect with anyone that might be going through. They can also connect you with doctors and information about your specific situation.
Well, and you've got some of the demographics, so this is good. Who do you connect with on Resolve in terms of the age group, in terms of who really will you find when you're visiting?
Right. Well, as far as the age groups go, you're mainly going to be connecting with women between the ages of 25 to 45 who are within childbearing age. Some a bit younger, some a bit older. Who may be pursuing other forms of of conception as well. If you're going through in vitro fertilization, if you're going through surrogacy, there are egg donor situations. There are women in every walk of life who are pursuing different forms of advanced reproductive technologies.
What's been your biggest frustration with this process over the last 5 years? I imagine it gets more frustrating as you go along.
Absolutely. I mean, it's have you ever tried for something that you wanted for 5 straight years to fail every single month? It's very frustrating, and sometimes the only thing that really helps is having support. My husband and I have been lucky enough to have the support of our friends and family, but a lot of men and women don't disclose this information to anyone, and so they're struggling alone. And so that was a big part of the reason that I wanted to form this support group, because I thought, if there are other women in the Toledo area who maybe are struggling and they just want a friend or someone they can talk to who really knows what they're going through. A lot of us are seeing the same doctors, a lot of us are taking the same medications, going through the same processes, pursuing adoption perhaps.
What do you wish you knew when you started? It's been 5 years, and you've, I'm sure, had a lot of different procedures done over and over again.
Yes.
What do you wish you go back 5 years,
Yes.
and you would tell Tracy, listen to me right now.
Be nice to yourself.
Be nice to yourself.
Yes. It's, having an infertility problem, it's not your fault. It's nothing that you did. And, sometimes it's nothing that you can change. All you can do is keep trying. All you can do is continue to have hope. But, if you need to cry or yell or punch something or eat your feelings, sometimes you have to do that.
You
and that's
are allowed
fine.
to do that.
You are allowed to do that. Be nice to yourself.
So you've not been nice to yourself in the beginning.
There have been times.
And that means what? You blame yourself.
Yeah.
What's
you're
wrong with me?
Exactly. Why me? Why, why, this girl at work who, drinks and smokes and,
Right, you get all that, you start being competitive over
you
things
know,
that aren't.
I'm healthy. My doctor says there's nothing wrong with me. Why can't, why me? Why this situation, and it can bleed into your relationship too. So be nice to yourself, be nice to your spouse, be nice to each other.
What's the best thing you could tell your husband 5 years ago? Here's where you're going to step in it in the next 5 years. Let's try to avoid that.
Poor man. I wish there was something I could say to prepare him for this, but you're going to see all manners of things that you never thought you would see in your life. From crying and emotional outbursts and mood swings and hot flashes and all sorts of really fun things. So, buckle your seatbelt and just get me the ice cream when I ask for it.
I think across the board, that's pretty much good advice for
It is.
all
It
men
really is.
at all times.
Yes.
Just go to the store. So let's talk again. Bring it back around. What's your current situation? Where are you? You're always hopeful. You got the Hope Award.
Yes.
And what procedures are you kind of exploring right now? What do you think provides the most hope for you right now?
Well, right now, my husband and I are actually on kind of a little bit of a break. We have been pursuing acupuncture and traditional Chinese therapy sort of as a, naturopathic way of pursuing things. We're healthy. We're back to enjoying life, enjoying each other. We're just trying to be for a little while.
That's such good advice.
Yeah, there are a lot of really fantastic scientific advances right now, that do offer a lot of hope. For us, it's been a long road, and we're a little bit tired. So right now, I'm trying to focus outward from myself, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to bring the support group to the Toledo area. I really want to offer the support that I received online to other people here in this area, because I know that they're out there. You know, right now we're talking 1 in 8 couples of childbearing age are struggling with a fertility issue. So that's someone that you know.
Right.
You know, and
Yeah.
those are people that are here right now. And
I can think of 2 very, very, very close people to me
Exactly.
that went through years of struggle.
Exactly.
So does it make you feel good to know that one wound up with adopted twins, and one wound up, you know, solving her fertility issue that she had? Do those things help you when people tell you that, or do you like, talk to the hand, I just don't want to hear it anymore?
No, you know, I know that, you know, a lot of people will offer,
Right.
you know, anecdotes and situations, you know,
Yeah.
my sisters, hairdressers, cousins, mom.
If you eat an egg.
Yes, right. You know, some of it you want to roll your eyes at a little bit, but you know, really they mean well, and you know, they really do want you to succeed, and you know, they want you to keep your hope up. And so sometimes we have to take a step back and realize, you know, that they're just trying to help.
They're trying to
and absolutely, and we want that
And that's
too.
what you're doing here now
Yes.
with Resolve.org. Again,
Absolutely.
the website is resolve.org, and her ironically themed blog is Just Stop Trying and It Will Happen.com.
Absolutely.
All right, congratulations on the award, and best of luck with the support. And you're also on Facebook. You're very good. We connected because we love the same book. Outlander. Okay, when we come back, my very favorite my very favorite blogger is also here today, Brittany Givens. She's always got something fun to talk about. We'll be right back.